the 3A coverage of what? I thought this was basketball.
You got to get your mind out of basketball
Somebody
right
put
now.
some mats in the middle of my gym.
Can't see the hardwood today.
Here we go. We can go because Scott Oshman just walked in the door here. We got, what do we got tonight? We got Wesco 4A versus Wesco 3A. We got Glacier Peak versus Snohomish. First time they've ever matched up against each other.
I need to clarify. This is high school varsity wrestling action.
And it's even more than that.
This is big-time high school wrestling. You're going to see some
Here
of
we
the top
go.
wrestlers.
Here
in the
comes
state.
Snohomish. Now, Snohomish High School has an outstanding wrestling program. These kids are what this year?
They're 12-2, John, and they're undefeated in league. Actually, Glacier Peak's undefeated this year. Snohomish is 12-2. Both of them are undefeated in their division, in their league. So it is going to be a bloodbath tonight. Talking to the coaches, they don't even know where everybody's going to wrestle because it's going to be a game time decision. They're basically, when it's Snohomish's turn to put their guy out on the mat, that's when Glacier Peak's going to decide who they're putting out there.
Wow.
So it's going to be a bloodbath.
It's going to be a chess match.
They're going to be holding those cards tight like poker.
Both coaches think it's going to come down right to the wire, like the last match could decide this. Now, where we do have a little bit of a problem is at 113, Glacier Peak's got a forfeit. So that's an automatic 6 points for Snohomish, which that's going to hurt. That could be the decide the game.
Were you able to find the backstory on that? What's the reason?
They don't have a wrestler there. Sometimes that happens. You just don't have a guy there.
Don't have a guy that weighs that much.
I know I don't know anything about wrestling, but I like the pregame.
Oh yeah.
I like the routine.
It's all pomp and circumstance.
I like it.
Couple side notes though, gentlemen. The wrestler Sean Ellich, he's got the coaches at Central. They're supposed to be tuning in tonight. If they're listening, welcome. And also Wayne State and Nebraska's tuning in to watch the wrestler. So, and I'm sure we got some other coaches at other colleges watching. So they're in for a good one tonight.
Well, welcome everybody, STSPN Snohomish Times Sports Network for a wrestling debut.
This is going to be interesting. I hope they don't critique our coverage.
Oh, they will.
Tim Boyle, our expert wrestling analyst, along with John McLean. And I'm Scott Oshman, just here to watch and learn.
And we got Ron Hethorn on in case we need somebody.
Our statistician, color commentary. He's becoming a 5-tool player this year.
Ron is the 5-tool player.
So Tim was a wrestler.
Yeah,
my brother was a wrestler.
Let's go through the pedigree. And I grew up near a lot of wrestlers.
Well,
there
Scott,
you go, see?
Let me just tell you, Scott grew up in Iowa, so just by guilty by association.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, didn't you live like 2 houses down from Dan Gable?
You know, Danny and I were really tight at one time.
Didn't you actually take him once?
Yeah, you should have picked up a lot just by osmosis there.
No, I did watch Dan Gable, legendary wrestler, University of Iowa. I did live in Cedar Rapids, 30 minutes. Anybody listening in the Midwest might know. Very close to Iowa City. And as I was telling Tim Boyle earlier, the wrestlers always the hardest working, crazy, early waking athletes at the school. Absolutely nuts.
Yes, nuts.
They're in better shape than probably any other sport, wouldn't you say, Tim?
Oh, it was, yeah, you know, it was pretty brutal. There was people would be puking in practice, and you know, we had football players on the wrestling team that said that the wrestling practices were by far harder. But we're here to talk about Snohomish and Glacier Peak.
Yes, we are.
But actually, speaking of that, you went to Sumner. They had a 3-time state champion there.
Oh, yeah.
A guy named Dave Olmstead.
Yeah, Olmstead was fabulous.
Yep. He was quite the wrestler. I got to see him a few times.
Yeah, he was one intense kid, too, when it came to working out.
He was what?
He was an intense kid when it came to working out. I mean, that's one thing he was serious about. Outside of that, he was just a crazy kid. But when it came to sports, he was on point.
Yes, he was. And we just What, Michelle Becerra's already hitting us on the Facebook?
Absolutely.
She's back. Welcome, Michelle. Thanks for tuning in. And there's the wrestler himself if you look on the screen.
What do you think he's listening to right now, Tim? John?
I couldn't imagine.
Eye of the Tiger? Come on.
I sincerely doubt that. It's probably not 80s tunes.
Oh, it's got to be 80s.
I'm getting cold stare downs by Todd Helmick, executive producer.
Hey, he's probably pumping in some of the stuff that Todd feeds me before the basketball games. Now that's some quality music.
Well,
now, what we got here?
And finally, at 285 pounds for the Grizzlies,
who's that, Scott?
Sensei Mafida from the football gridiron.
You just don't get tired of saying
No,
that.
that's a great. Big Mo, baby.
That's
Big
one
Mo.
of those
He's
names
gonna-
that just rolls off your tongue.
Like peanut butter and jelly. He's gonna roll around with Alex Fairhurst. We'll take a moment here to.
Wrestlers, shake hands and let's go.
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Another historic matchup between Glacier Peak and Snohomish, Tim.
It is historic, and I think the coaches were even nervous. They didn't want to talk much about it. And here's your captains out there right now. Now, John, Scott, they're starting at 132 tonight. It's something they didn't do back in the old days when I was wrestling. They started at the lightest weight classes, but tonight we're starting at 132.
So Ethan Barr from Glacier Peak
We think.
against Keaton Mills.
So do they randomize the start then?
You try to
Are they flip for it or?
who's actually gonna go and what weight, because
Keaton,
it's all gonna be messed up.
we'll see here if Keaton Mills, we'll see who's up there. Junior is Keaton Mills as Glacier Peak wrestler comes over to the table. It is going to be Ethan Barr.
Is it these two? Okay.
Ethan's been wrestling for 9 years. And here we go, Tim. Walk us through it.
Okay, Ethan Barr and Keaton Mills. Both tying up a little bit, trying to get the feel of each other.
Got to shoot.
Every
Right.
matchup is going to be huge.
Nobody wanting to give up anything here. There we go. Oh,
Yep. He's got to bring him down. Oh, he needed to get him down just a little bit faster. They're going to both be up still.
so you got to have like 3 points of contact outside the ring for it
You
to
got to
be out, right?
actually have him down to get that takedown.
I know, but for it to be out of bounds.
Oh, correct. Now Ethan's got a single. He's needing to suck that up a little bit.
Yep, out of bounds.
Keaton in the red there for Snohomish. Last season, his highlight is eating while he's weighing in.
Oh, he must have a few pounds to give then. I could never do that. A lot of people would like that luxury, Scott.
Yeah, but then you're giving away pounds in the match usually, right?
Well, if you got him to give.
When he was asked his goals,
There he
There's
goes.
the double.
Suck it up.
nothing yet.
He's looking good here.
There.
Oh, he doesn't have it yet. He's got to start climbing up. There, he's got it.
2 points.
2-point takedown, Glacier Peak.
Well, his interests, he said, Keaton Mills, he listed as girls, and with a smiley face.
I like it. You don't have time for girls when you're wrestling.
Well, good thing is he says he's passing English, which is always a good sign.
Yeah, it is good to pass your native language. Uh-oh, there's an escape right there.
1 point for an escape,
You
right?
get a
1
point.
point for an escape. I don't know if he's given it to him yet, though.
So we need
He should have, because now he's got control.
2-0 right now.
Ethan Barr.
Out of bounds.
Okay, so time.
3 2-minute rounds, Scott.
So round one.
After one, Barr leads 2-0.
Ethan's going to.
To the second round. He defers.
Ethan defers.
Mills chooses down for the start of the second round.
So talk about that, Tim.
Well, they get their choice whether they want to be up or down, and he deferred, so he'll take his choice in the next round, which he'll probably pick down.
Ethan, a junior. Ethan wants to say hello to the Derby wrestling community out there if you're listening in or watching on the broadcast.
Got the crossface on.
Ethan, a cross-country kid.
That's a good
Well,
way
that
to stay, Jake.
helps you when you're out.
Now he's got it down.
Oh, there he's
Got that
should be able
right
to
arm
get it now.
sucked in good, but reversal.
2-point
2 points.
reversal. Ethan made a mistake there on that last one. He had control, but he went the other way. 2-2.
Oh, out of bounds.
Not going to give him the escape. Didn't quite get there.
I do like the referee's hand signals as well, I have to say.
You got a full handout on all the hand signals.
I do, thanks to you, Mr. McLean.
Caution.
Caution on Mills.
Now, each Snohomish wrestler passed along a interesting fact. You just let me know when you want to hear that.
Let's
Tim.
hear it. Well,
This
let's
is
hear
Keaton-
let's hear
Keaton Mills. Keaton Mills, interesting fact, elephants are the only mammal that can't jump.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of kids on my daughter's basketball team that can't jump. 2-point
reversal.
2-point reversal for Ethan. 4-2 Ethan. Glacier Peak.
31 seconds left in this round.
Again, every match is going to be pivotal tonight.
And everyone should be tightly contested. They should be matched up pretty well.
Now, what's Ethan working on now? What's he want to do?
He's just trying, right now he's riding him out a little bit. He's got 13 seconds left. He just wants to ride him. Doesn't want to give up an escape or a 2-point reversal.
Now, you don't get any points for a long ride in high school.
Not in high
wrestling,
school
right?
you don't. College you do. So he did exactly what he wanted to. So now Ethan's probably going to take, he's probably going to take down is what he is
So
going
he's
to
got the
take down.
option.
You want to be down in the third round. Gives
Okay.
you more opportunities to get some points. He's going to look for an escape here. Trying
Look
for
at-
trying for a switch.
Now, what kind of moves are Keaton putting on here?
He's just got like a little chicken wing there. Just kind of got a leg ride going. Trying to ride him out a little bit. Oh, there's, almost had the escape. Got his ankle picked right at the last second.
Minute 26 left.
Ethan's gonna have to make, there's the escape.
Yeah,
1 point.
escape.
5-2 right now, Glacier Peak.
He's got him. He's just got to ride this out now.
He can actually give up a takedown here and still win the match.
Good position.
You gotta
Ethan,
suck that
he's
in.
gonna suck that
Oh,
out.
now wants to climb his hands right up his back. There he goes.
7.
7-2.
7-2, 50 seconds left.
Ethan, guys, began age 7 in Derby, Kansas, wrestling. He only moved to Washington 5 months ago, so the junior's proud to be a Grizzly. I hope he wants to represent his Kansas heritage here at the
He's
Glacier
got a
Peak.
cradle in.
Oh, he
had the cradle in. He's got to ride him out for about 30 seconds. Oh, a switch.
reversal.
Uh-oh. 4-7. He's going to, now he's going to let him up. 4-8.
19 seconds.
He's going to try to put him on his back. He needs to make up 4 points here. Oh, that's probably going to do it. That's 10-4.
That ices it right there.
Ethan wants to send his best, like I said, to Kansas, but also coaches Mike Morrow, Brian Wells, Jeff Smith, and Billy Ross.
Okay, folks.
Guys,
ladies
if you're
and
listening
gentlemen,
out there,
Glacier Peak draws first blood. They're going to get 3 points on the board.
now talk about the point system. So 10-4, how do they get 3 points
3
here?
points, that's worth 3 points. A pin is worth 6 points. A technical foul is worth 5. A major decision, anything over 8 points, is worth 4 points. And a close win like this is 3 points.
There might be a listener or viewer out there who's not familiar with wrestling.
I gave you your handout, though, Scott. You have the wrestling 101 handout.
Well, congratulations to Ethan Barr on that, and everybody in Kansas. Hopefully you got to see him. If not, you can watch Snohomish Times YouTube channel, and everything's on demand.
I think we got Greg Eagle. And got Greg Eagle at 138.
Greg Eagle for Snohomish. And who we got at Glacier Peak?
I think we got Michael, how do we pronounce that name?
Matwichuk. Michael.
Thanks to Jeannie Ellich there. The wrestler's mom.
Senior.
Pipes in.
Boy, Eagle looks like he's a pretty good wrestler.
Eagle is a good wrestler.
He's been wrestling 9 years, has Michael.
Michael's a senior. Michael went to state last year as an alternate.
Yeah, he's up against Greg Eagle, 8th in state.
Eagle working that right leg pretty hard there.
Yep, he's got...
Season highlights for Greg, Marysville Premier champion. Greg he's a vegetarian. Tim.
Wow. My daughter would appreciate
well
that.
In the Boil House. Should have
he's gonna get a. He's almost got some fall. Oh, he's very close to getting a fall point there.
Putting up the team score on your screen right now.
Up, they're gonna start. There he goes. One. See, he's got that leg. He's got the leg ride going in on him right now. So. Yep.
What's going on?
Yeah, you can do that. He's got the leg and he's got his.
Painful.
Oh, squoze out.
Oh,
He's
now
still got the chicken wing on him.
Ooh.
The
Gonna
clock.
get a 2-point near fall.
Now, the bottom left-hand corner, you've got the match score, and on the bottom of your screen, you have the team score. Thanks to our executive producer, five-tool player, Todd Elvig.
I didn't think he could come through with that.
Man, he's over here programming the computer as we speak.
Now, Michael has got plans to attend the University of Washington in the blue for Glacier Peak.
Good for him.
Also does cross-country and track. Is that typical, Tim? A lot of wrestlers in cross-country track?
Wasn't when I was wrestling, but it's a good idea for him. It's a good way to stay in shape.
Great conditioning.
Just got to double that up with some strength conditioning because you need that for wrestling.
We do have a couple football players here. 2 or 3 on the Glacier Peak side, probably in Snohomish as well.
Yeah, Tanner Perry, the coach's son.
He's a great football player, too.
Yeah.
Trying hard to connect those hands.
Michael's doing a pretty good job of riding them so far. Trying for the cradle.
Yep.
Gonna have to. Get a
nice
rolled over on him.
It's a great eagle here.
6-0.
In control.
In control. Got the leg, just popped in a leg right in it. When you get that leg right in, it's easy to kind of roll. You can easy to get some near fall points if you can get that leg in there on him.
Michael, I mean, this is a good matchup. Big.
He's electing to go up on this.
Yes.
Wants to get the.
Oh, he's got the double. Oh,
it goes out of bounds.
ooh. I'll tell you what, Eagles got a good counter to. Michael's putting some good moves in, but Eagles got a counter for everything he's doing.
Michael, first place at the NIT Baker tournament.
4th at the Spud Valley.
Yeah, so Michael coming in is
It's a good matchup.
good matchup, and Eagles doing well.
Eagle got him a little bit in the experience category, I think, being a little older.
Well, they're both seniors.
Oh, they are?
Eagle seems to have a little bit more of that real technical experience.
Yeah.
He's got some good counter. He's a counter wrestler.
.38 seconds left in second round here. Michael's got a long way to go here, Tim.
He's looking up at the clock. That's not a good sign.
Do they like to occasionally look up the clock, or is there coaches and teams yelling?
Yeah, they know. They'll look up at the clock.
Again, now what's that call there?
They just gave him a point for because he pulled him out of bounds. So
is that a stall tactic?
it's like a stall, yeah. Works to Michael's advantage there. You don't. Don't see that called very often. Tell you, Eagles got a great counter. There's a lot of wrestlers that are great counter wrestlers. They don't do a lot. They can just counter everything you're doing, especially when you got a big strength advantage. Don't know that he has a strength advantage, but he's got seems to be able to counter everything.
All right, so if you're coaching Michael right now, what do you want him to do? Down 7-2 last round here in the third.
He's down by 5. He's got to
score
3
some points.
He's either got to get a couple near falls, or he's got to let him up and try to get a throw in, or he's got to pin him, and I don't know. I don't see that happening. It's hard to make up 5 points in one round.
It's a good way for Snohomish to come back after losing the
He's
first.
trying for a 3/4 Nelson. You don't see that move work. If it works, it's a sure pin, but you don't see that working very often on an experienced wrestler. He's trying it again. If he gets it, if you get it, you're going to pin your guy.
Right.
But an experienced wrestler usually isn't going to let you have that.
Yeah, do you think Eagle, he can get him pinned? Oh, he's got him on the shoulder there, almost.
He's got his leg, though.
Yeah.
He may be on top.
1 minute left.
And now he's got
2 more points.
He's got a near tech. Oh.
Now, is that really a reversal? He doesn't have real good
Yeah,
control?
he actually, because he had his back exposed too, so they're now.
2 more, 11-2 now. Eagle
So
on
now
top.
he's in danger of getting a major decision. So it's going to be a 4-point win for Glacier Peak.
And what constitutes a major
8
decision?
points or more.
I know all of these things, Tim. I'm just asking for our listeners.
Absolutely,
and viewers.
and they appreciate that, Scott.
Because I was given Wrestling 101 by our producers and staff, our big staff here at SDSPN.
I'm sure our Facebook fans are probably going to hit you and say, Scott, what are you talking about?
Hey, feel free. SDSPN Facebook.
You know, that Wrestling 101 in the back has a lot of terminology for you, too,
Does it?
Scott, just if you want to go through some of those terms.
Sound like I know what I'm
Well,
talking about.
you want to speak the language, Scott.
The lingo.
18 seconds left.
He's trying for another near fall.
Oh, he might get
I
it.
think yep, he's got it. There, he's got it.
Counting it out.
Ooh.
Almost
buzzer.
beats the buzzer. Oh, they did. 14-2.
14-2. That's only going to be worth 4 points.
I know about near falls. I read about them today.
Okay, let's see who we can hear who's going to be the next matchup.
A lot of hard work in that match, though.
Okay, so that was at 138.
I think you're going to have Joseph Prophet.
Good crowd here at Snohomish High School. This guy's already got a shiner.
So you got Joseph Prophet and got Krenz out there for the Grizzlies. Tanner Krenz for the Grizzlies.
All right, Joseph Prophet here. He's a sophomore in the red.
Oh, there we go.
So we're at 145 now.
This is going to be a good matchup here.
Tanner, a junior for Glacier Peak in the blue.
Joseph Prophet's brother is wrestling at the next weight, and his older brother is one of the assistant coaches that we got to catch up with earlier today. And his dad actually gave us all these bios, so there's a whole bunch of Prophets around here.
Thank you for that. Joseph here, third the Graham 6th district tournament.
Ooh, head and arm there. That was a
good move.
He's in big trouble. He's in big trouble.
How does he get out of it?
He's not. Well,
At the bridge.
I thought the ref was about to slap the. He's got the half Nelson in pretty tight right now. Needs to look away from that.
Joseph Prophet.
Prophet needs to wipe that half Nelson off the top of his head is what he needs to do. Or Krenz needs to wipe that half Nelson off. It's going to be at least, well, it's already 5-0.
Joseph, apparently a comedian, says he's funny.
I like it.
No comedy right now for
Yeah.
Tanner Krantz.
Nothing funny about this.
No.
Yeah, Tanner's not thinking he's funny. 5-0. He got himself in a hole early. That was a nice throw he put on him.
12 seconds left now in the first round.
Now Tanner's just kind of hoping this round's going to get over quick.
Yeah, he's got 4 seconds, so.
I wasn't sure the shoulder could actually do that. So 5-0, but Tanner Krantz, the junior. Joseph, only a sophomore, as we said.
Yeah, he's from a wrestling family, so he's getting plenty, like I said, his older brothers are wrestlers, and
They're helping him out.
and his older brother's an assistant, so getting a lot of experience.
Tanner, though, was telling us here that one of his best memories moving on to regionals by beating the same guy that pinned him at districts.
Oh,
So watch out, he could be a comeback.
it could be.
Put your rally caps on.
Made regionals last year. That's always a good effort.
4-3.
He's trying to get the switch in on him.
Climb up.
Oh, he's almost got it. Yep.
He's got the reversal.
Well, Tanner's still got to hold on to that leg. Yep, it's done. 2-point reversal. 7-0.
No.
Ooh. It's a good put back there.
Quick, too.
It was.
Minute 22 left in this round. Snohomish, again, just a powerhouse when it comes to wrestling, right, Tim?
They have been, yeah. In fact, the JVs just obliterated the Glacier Peak JVs. It was 45-0.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
It comes from a good program, a good coaching program, and
They're deep, but he's got the chicken wing going. The half Nelson on the other side.
He was going to switch and go with the half. A little more leverage, probably.
(7-0), 30 seconds left here in this round. Tanner Krantz trying to hold on here.
Tanner doesn't want to give up any more points here with 20 seconds left, but he's struggling. Joseph Profit's doing a good job of riding them out.
Joseph voted outstanding freshman last year.
Yeah, I can see why.
Good prospect at the end of the second.
After 2 rounds, Profit leads 7-0.
All right, well, Tanner Krantz got the choice, and he's picking the standing position. He's going to go for, wants to get a takedown here. He's got himself in a big hole. He needs to, only chance he's really got, he's got to throw him on his back here.
One of our Facebook favorites, guys, Michelle Larry Bracera, telling us her husband's brother wrestled for Snohomish High School, and now his sons are wrestling for GP.
Oh, very good.
The juicy nuggets coming from the Becerra family, just constant.
I feel like it's football season.
I do, except we're inside and we're warm.
We are.
And I get to see the match.
John is not head first into a
John,
computer.
where's our stats?
Yeah, you're hurting in the stats department tonight.
9-0 here for Joseph Profit. He's got a major decision going right now.
Yep.
If it ends now, it'll be a 4-point victory for Glacier Peak. Oh, he let him.
Now can he just push? Can he just push?
Yeah,
What's
ref
the
didn't
call
like
there?
Yeah.
I got to go
1
to my
point.
sheet. Coach coming over.
That's 1 point on sportsmanlike, right?
Yep.
Yeah, unnecessary roughness. 2 hands behind the head like that.
Illegal hold or unnecessary roughness. That's right, John.
Was there a yellow flag on the court?
There was. There's
we need to
laundry
get
on the field.
Where's your challenge flag yet, Tim?
I don't have it yet.
They have that in wrestling?
They apparently, because Coach Zabel's giving the ref an earful right now. He didn't like the call.
Sheriff says it's so.
Table calling to the ref now, wants clarification on the point. It's not up on the board yet.
I think they want to know if Coach Zabel talked him out of the point or not. I'm going to listen up here.
1 point unnecessary roughness is our ref telling the scoring table. 57 seconds left in the third.
Actually, he got 2 points.
Yeah,
1 point.
one point
He
for
got
the
the escape. He got 1 point for the escape and 1 point for the unnecessary roughness.
Eric Hannon,
Eric Hannon, the referee, giving it to us there.
Hannon doing a good job so far tonight. He's all alone in that striped shirt.
only one sheriff in this
That's
town.
right.
Well, there is a backup ref here. Uh-oh.
Sitting to our
He's
left.
got 2 points. 2 point takedown.
Joseph Profit.
25 seconds. He's got to stay off his back there. 11-2. He's got a major decision going. It's going to be a 4-point Glacier or Snohomish victory. Eight seconds.
And that's going to do it there.
Profit put together a great match there.
That was a good-looking technical match by Profit. 11-2. That's going to be a 4 points for Snohomish there.
So So Ethan Barr started the match off at 132 with a win for Glacier Peak, and it's been all red since then.
And we got Jacob. We got his older brother Jacob coming out here. That was Joseph. This should be Jacob Prophet.
I see the similarity.
It's going to be Logan Coleman going for the Grizzlies.
Logan Coleman, a very good football player.
This should be a good matchup here.
Wrestling 5 years has Logan been working the mat here. I wouldn't want to be hanging out at the Prophet household.
And you're going to get in a wrestling match no matter what happens in that household.
I got
They
a
got a
torn
whole crew
something. I got Jacob, a senior. He's coming back from a broken collarbone, guys.
Ooh,
Jacob is.
Good for him. So far, a pretty good technical match here. Uh-oh, he's got a high, tight single there. Coleman's doing a good job of. Oh, he's got it. 2 points.
He kept both those feet in, so those 2 points of contact stayed in the ring.
Yep.
Logan Coleman, a junior.
Well, we got the Coach Mossberg wants to talk about something here.
Now Logan moved up to varsity mid-year his freshman season. And he does play football. We've seen him on the football field. See what the discussion is down here.
I think Coach Mossberg's petitioning that was out of bounds, and he didn't have control yet.
You think he has a good argument?
I think he's not going to win it, that's for sure.
But he can get
It's a close call.
he can get his point across and maybe get the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
Logan wants to wish a happy birthday, guys, to Nanny.
To his nanny. All right, happy birthday, Nanny.
Happy birthday, Nanny. Tim and John will be singing soon
I don't think
their
that's
rendition of Happy Birthday.
You don't want that.
Yeah, that's going to set some listeners back real fast.
Sorry, bad idea. 51 seconds left in the first.
Almost had the escape there.
Jacob Prophet. So we've got the Ellich family for Glacier Peak and the Prophets for
Exactly.
Snohomish.
It's the Hatfields and the McCoys. Oh, caution.
Caution on traffic.
One more of those and it's a point. That's a caution. He jumped the gun a little bit. Both these wrestlers look like they're in great shape.
Logan trying to get it. Ooh.
Good putback. Logan's getting some instructions from the coach over there.
A lot of instruction from the crowd I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Monday morning quarterbacks out there.
They're all just trying to be helpful.
Absolutely.
Usually they can't hear the crowd when you're wrestling. You can usually hear your coach. You kind of learn to tune all those people out. But most wrestlers, if you ask them, they don't hear much in the crowd.
Now, are you constantly processing what move is an option for you at certain times?
Usually at this, when you got some pretty good technical wrestlers, it's all coming right. It's in their head. It's just kind of natural instinct.
Yeah.
Coleman fighting. Get out of the grass.
Fighting. He's got 2 seconds. He's fighting for that escape. It's probably not going to have time to get it in 2 seconds.
Only down 2-0 though.
That's a tight match. It's a probably a pivotal match too. Ooh.
Oh.
Hannon looks
Caution red. That should be a point.
Should be a point.
That's a second caution.
Caution on traffic.
Oh, they didn't. Second caution.
Now what's he, referee Hannon, what he's got in his hand there?
Yeah, they basically decide who gets to choose.
2 seconds remaining in the first period, 2 seconds.
Put 2 seconds back on the clock. So no point there for Coleman. Tim on the 2 cautions.
Maybe it's the next one he gets a point.
No call there.
I thought the second caution they got a point, but
Profit at first. Coleman chooses advantage for the start of the second round.
good choice by Coleman to take down if he had the choice, because he's going to be up the next round.
So there's some matches or some rounds where 2 minutes
They're
seems
all
like
2
forever. It seems like forever.
Yes.
The 2 minutes cannot
Well,
go
it does
fast.
for them, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get in the third round, that 2 minutes seems like an eternity. It's not like the Kentucky Derby 2 minutes.
Coleman now
Coleman's fighting for that reversal.
trying to break his hands.
Profit's doing a good job of riding them out. I'll tell you what, when you got a really good wrestler on the bottom, it's tough to ride them out. There's a lot more opportunity for the guy on the bottom.
So Profit is senior, right?
Yes.
And
Coleman's a junior.
junior.
Jacob Profit third at the Graham and third at the Marysville Premier. Almost an Eagle Scout, Jacob Profit.
Is that right? Off the mat. 55 seconds left in the second.
152 pounds, Jacob Profit for Snohomish and Logan Coleman for Glacier Peak. Coleman.
You got to be careful not to run off the mat like that. They'll end up getting the stall warning.
So Coleman really seems to do the same. Well, now he changed it up. He had the similar move the last 2 times.
And it almost worked both times.
Yeah. What's the call there, Tim?
Stall warning.
Stall warning on Profit.
Ooh, 39 seconds left.
Next one's a point.
2-0.
That was a quick stall, though.
Time running out here on Logan Coleman.
Coleman's doing a good job getting up every time, but
Just can't break his
Profit
hold.
just can't break those hands. Oh, there he should have it there. Ooh,
Does he get
that
some
was
points,
close.
or is he out of bounds?
Still
Out
had
of
his-
bounds. Didn't get the reversal.
That was close. That's
Or
about
the
as
escape,
close
I
as you
mean.
can get.
24 seconds left here in the second round.
He's gonna need to get. He wants to get at least one out of here.
You can hear the crowd.
They want him to
Here-
scooch, get his hips under. They don't want him to get on his back. Got 1 second.
And that'll do it. Mossberg
Coleman
yelling
had his
pretty
foot,
hard there.
Coleman had his foot tied up, so there wasn't much. Or Profit had his foot tied up, so not much Coleman could do on that.
It's a big third period, right? Or third round.
See now, advantage here is definitely to Profit. He's on the bottom, and there's just a little more opportunity for you.
He can escape. Yep.
Nice
back.
foot back.
Coleman gets no points for that.
No, because he just put him back. He needs to maintain control of him.
Logan Coleman, again, a great special teams player this past fall on the football team. Up-and-coming quarterback, might be challenging for the starting job.
Hopefully we'll
Next
see
year?
him next year.
Got that arm. Out of bounds.
Now, what's the strategy here, Tim, on both sides here? Obviously, hanging on to a 2-point lead is Profit.
The strategy for Profit is just going to be move around, don't, move around, don't give up any points. He's fine just staying on bottom the whole time, moving around. He's got to make sure he's moving around. He'll get a stall warning, though.
And Coleman, obviously,
Coleman's going to have to make a decision. He might have to give him
another stall?
That should be a point.
1 point, Coleman stall.
Yeah, it's a point.
Yeah, first penalty, 1 point. Second penalty, 1 point. Third
See,
penalty,
now-
2 points. Fourth stall penalty, DQ.
Minute 26 left to go. This 152-pound match here. Coleman now trying to
Coleman
come
has
back.
to make a decision. He might want to let him up, give up a point, and try to take him down.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Oh, he's opting for up. Good choice.
Yep.
Exactly what you said.
Hey, that's why you got me.
The Swami, the expert wrestling analyst here at STSPN, Tim Boyle.
That's what I would have done anyway.
1 minute.
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Coleman's got a nasty eye injury.
Big gush.
Whoa. That could be a problem.
As someone once said.
What did someone say, Scott?
He's bleeding profusely from his eye.
I think he
The
might have.
fight doctor, Vernie Pacheco.
Probably took a finger or a forehead butt
Well,
there.
sometimes what happens in wrestling is you get the back of their foot. Like when you're trying to hold on to their foot, it'll hit your eye.
Yeah.
Over there, a lot of great Snohomish legends. Mark Perry, former longtime Snohomish football coach.
And he was a college wrestler himself.
On the wrestling staff here at Snohomish High School.
So now what's the deal? They got to get that stopped, and if they can get it stopped, then they can put him back in?
Yep, they got to get it stopped.
How much time do they have?
I'm not exactly sure.
There's no time. 1 minute left in this match, the third round. So Coleman had a good strategy of letting him go, then coming back, but got 3-1. Now,
yeah, so he's letting it. So the strategy there is he's down by 1, and the only way he's going to get some points is if he's going to put Profit on his back, and it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So his strategy is I got a better chance letting him up and then taking him down, and I can tie up the score, which it's a good strategy.
now for Glacier Peak, now down 8-3 here. They've got Jake Ellich at 152 pounds.
Now they're counting that. Their Snohomish is GP's counting on that as a win. Jake Ellich is a runner-up in state last year, and they're going to want 6 points. They could get 6 points out of him there.
Boy, the way they're wrapping him up there, he's going to have a hard time
Look at him. They got
keeping that together.
They got duct tape out there. What's going on over there, McLean?
I don't know. I saw the super glue come out of that kid, so I think he's good to go now.
That looks like some 3M masking tape.
You got to be tough to be a wrestler.
You do.
You do have to be tough to be a wrestler.
We don't care if you got a gaping gash over your eye. We're going to put some tape on it.
What you don't want to do is try to play basketball against one of these kids because you're just going to get hurt.
Both staffs here, Snohomish and Glacier Peak, tending to him. The other strategy on the chess match here as far as the teams go, then you've got Sean Ellich, the state champion. Big note here is 182, but he might wrestle at 195, like you were talking to pre-match here.
I talked to Sean before the match, and they may actually have him go at 220. He may go up 2 weight classes today.
Really?
Yes. He did it at Oak Harbor, too, and pinned his guy in like 30 seconds.
Wow.
So, okay, here we go, folks.
Back in.
He's got 1 minute to get this done here.
Checking him for.
Referee Hannon watching him, checking him over.
There's a lot of hygiene checking in wrestling.
Yeah. He's got that single. He's got it high, and that's going to be tough to get out of that single.
Oh, he let him out.
He let him out. Interesting.
Boy, with an advantage like that, why would you let go?
I'm not sure why.
Now,
That must,
Can Coleman see out of his right
I
eye?
don't know. It looks like, when they came out, when they started it up, it looked like Coleman was a little passive.
Now, that's a nice, obviously, they can catch your breath a little bit for the tape up.
Oh, he had it.
Gone.
1 point green again for stalling. The next one's a 2 point.
Yeah. 34 seconds left, though. Not much time.
3-2.
Needs to shoot.
Coleman.
Now see, Profit's just tying up with him, and
Yeah.
The senior, you'd think he might have the veteran.
he's close to
18
getting another
seconds.
one.
Starting up.
Now, what happens if he ties this up 3-3?
1 point green. Ooh, he tied it up. Because that was his
3-3.
third caution.
Coaches are going to want to discuss this.
That's his third caution.
And here comes.
Here we go. We're going to see if we
Here
can.
comes the coach
listen in.
over here on the left side. If we can lean in, get the referee.
So what we're thinking, preliminary indication, that's Profit's third caution. Should be a point. But of course, Coach Zabel here is going to.
Eric Hannon over to the table, your referee tonight. Scoring table intently listening. 18 seconds left in the third round here.
So it's tied up, ladies and gentlemen. 3-3 with 18 seconds.
So what
Pivotal-
happens if no one scores and time
Sudden
expires?
All right.
Coleman! Out of bounds!
11 seconds.
Coleman with some energy, Tim.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
Does he want to stay in?
4 seconds left.
Snohomish crowd doesn't like that call.
Yeah.
2-1. And the time expires as Hannon is about to call it.
That was a tight match, though.
1 minute now.
So now we go into OT.
Eric Hannon describing the rules now to Coleman.
Sudden death overtime. First point's going to win.
Wow, 1 minute on the clock.
Any point's going to win, so even a stalling point's going to win for somebody.
Jacob Profit was up. 1 point and Hannon, emphatic.
What?
With the push.
Oh,
Going out of bounds.
they pushed him out of bounds?
Yeah. It was kind of
I
nasty.
don't
It
know
was
about
a beat.
that.
It's a little shove.
Coleman can't believe it.
And Coach Mossberg,
Glacier
So
Peak
what they
fans don't like
called-
it either.
what they called is they basically thought that was like pushing him out of bounds.
Unnecessary roughness.
Referee coming over, and that's a pivotal
That
moment
is
in the
pivotal.
match.
That could end up being the story of the night right there.
That was a heck of a tight match, though.
That was a great match.
Well, Profit went up early on him in the first 2 periods, and Coleman came back in the third.
yeah,
The stall call tied it up at 3.
tied it up at 3, and then I thought that was a ticky-tack foul there.
Did you see that, or would you not call
I
that?
wouldn't have called that, no. It didn't look unsportsmanship-like at all.
Also,
Sheriff
in a sudden,
maintaining tight control, though.
this is louder than the band playing at the basketball game.
It's a
The
wrestling crowd, man.
And GP fans giving their guys.
We got Jacob
And
Ellich
this is
coming
the younger Elvig,
up. Ellich
Ellich, excuse me, 152.
against Tanner Perry.
Oh, not he's a senior as well. The cousins of Sean
Yes.
Ellich.
The lankier cousin.
And
This should be a good matchup here.
it's no time to cry over spilt milk in the last round or match. We're right back at it here.
And that's 11-3. That was a pivotal match. Ellich is going to need to get back and give him some points back here.
So it's Tanner Perry?
Yeah.
Tanner Perry, what a heck of a football player.
Oh. Nice takedown.
Hesitated.
Oh. They didn't
that
give him the takedown.
That should have been points there.
That should have been 2.
Referee, that's the tough part. You're on an island out there when you're reffing wrestling.
Yeah,
You are.
There is
And you
no
can have some
console.
hostile fans. And half the fans know how to wrestle, so it's a scary thing.
Oh, I'm sure the ref knows how to wrestle.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
Tanner Perry won the districts last year. One of the highlights, winning the Panther Classic.
He could just shake that leg loose.
Got to get that arm out of it.
An interesting fact here by Tanner Perry. Apparently he beats Zabel at Connect every weekend.
That's an interesting
That is
tidbit.
a riveting fact there by Tanner Perry. 2 points to go along with it
Oh, there he's got it. Has he got his hands locked?
for Ellich.
Nope.
4-year letterman for Jake Ellich. First round done here.
And Jake runner-up at state last year, so big expectations on Jake this year.
Last year his season record 27-6.
Got to chat with his dad for a while today. Gave us some good info for the broadcast, so we appreciate that.
4-year letterman, wrestled 6 years. Jacob's saying he's wrestling year-round, freestyle and Greco.
Well, if you want a shot at taking a state championship, you almost have to be wrestling some freestyle during the off-season.
So it's just as competitive as every
Yeah.
other varsity sport, huh?
Yep.
He's giving Perry a real good look at the mat right now.
Oh!
No control.
Now, what's the determining factor as far as out of bounds?
Well, usually they'll wait till, it depends. If you're in the middle of the move, they'll kind of they'll fudge it a little bit, but they're like 3 of the 4 feet are out of bounds. They'll usually call it.
Jake Ellich on top here, 2-0. 1:19 left in the second round.
A lot of match left, though.
Lot of match. Glacier
close.
Peak needs a win, though, guys. Stay in it.
Desperately.
If he could have just controlled that, he could have got a near fall.
Jacob now.
Jake's petitioning
Well,
for a stalling. He's saying stalling is what he's saying. Oh, 2-point reversal there.
Got reckless.
Yeah,
He did.
Jacob took his hands up to talk to the ref. Jacob looks like he's got to mentally now stay in this thing.
He's trying to roll him there. Got to get that arm out. 22 seconds left for him to get out of there. Stalemate.
Jacob has a little height on him.
He does.
Or Jake, a little height on Tanner. Get Tanner a senior as well.
Now we got a bloody nose here, I think.
4 seconds left in the second period. A lot of suggestions coming from the rafters Tim.
There's a lot of coaches out
A
there.
lot of consulting, I hear.
So Tanner Perry's doing a good job. You know, he's wrestling a guy that took second place in state last year, runner-up, and high aspirations for a state champion this year.
Time in this match till Jacob takes over. That's just a prediction from a basketball player.
Well, it looked like to me Jake kind of mentally when he's petitioning to the ref, kind of put his hands up.
Well,
and then Perry kind of came after him and took advantage.
I think Jake was petitioning for a stall warning.
I mean, I'm no grappler.
Oh, he's trying for a quick switch. He got it. Ooh, he got it with 4 seconds left. Now that was large.
Big move.
That's tough to get with 4 seconds left. And Jake gets down, the down position. So
try to do it again.
Big advantage there for Jacob.
Jake Ellich, not sure what he's going to do next year. Potentially wants to wrestle in college.
Good for him.
Hopefully the coverage here on STSPN.
Another reversal.
Another 2 points. 6-2.
John McClain, the basketball analyst, coming up with big predictions here.
I like the tall kids. What can I say?
John thinks he should be playing basketball.
No, I don't think that.
Uh-oh. Got some issues here.
Now he's got to hold off.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get it.
Delayed points, but
4 to 6 to 4.
Well, he delayed points because he's waiting for him to get control, because you have to get control.
Exactly.
Minute 13 left to go. Perry coming back.
Jake's in the better position right now. That's where I'd want to be, down 2. Oh, that's going to be a point.
Oh,
that should be a point.
1.
Got the 1 point escape, so he's got a 3-point advantage right now with about a minute left.
Lots of time.
Team score there at the bottom of your screen. Glad you're with us. The inaugural broadcast of STSPN's coverage of Wesco Wrestling.
Yeah, we're going to get this wrestling business figured out here. We might be doing it all the time.
That's right. Might have to do the district tournament.
Sure.
37 seconds left. Glacier Peak needs a win.
There he goes rolling.
He's got him.
Oh, that's going to be 2 points, I think. Oh, maybe not. No points.
Again, Jake looking up like he thought he had a couple points there.
Well, he didn't quite follow through with it.
19 seconds left now in the third.
The mothers behind us thought that was a couple points.
Now Tanner Perry trying to get some leverage.
Tanner Perry's going to need a takedown and some near fall points, and I don't think he's going to get it.
Out of bounds with 3 seconds left.
I don't think he's going to be able to put him on his back in 3 seconds, so.
And that'll do it. Big win for Glacier Peak.
So here you have it. Let's see. That's going to be
11-6
11-6 now.
11-6. Now, that one match that went 3 points the other way, it could be, it could be 9-8 right now in Glacier Peak's favor. Who do we got here?
So one of the GP captains.
Tyler Sabin.
Tyler Sabin, you're correct, for Glacier Peak. At 170, getting into the big boys here, Tim.
Kodiak Landis.
What grade, Sabin?
Sabin's a senior.
Frantically working through my paperwork here, gentlemen.
They gave you a stack of stuff there.
Tyler Sabin, 160.
Yep. Sabin normally wrestles at 160, and he's wrestled 170 tonight.
He's been wrestling for 6 years. Starting weights 145, 160, 170, 160. Minute 7 left in the first round here.
Tied up, looking for some advantage.
Kodiak Landis, a senior.
With a name like Kodiak, you got to be good.
Second at the Northwest Duels. His big goal is to go to state. He's interesting fact, Kodiak Landis, he's must charm the ladies. He wants us to put his digits out there for all the ladies.
Hey, that's a
He
smart
wants us
kid
to
right
do his
there.
dirty work for him.
Does he think those girls are even watching our show?
They ought to be.
Oh, that's great.
Somebody's got to be watching.
Kodiak, smooth operator.
You got to love that. You got
Kodiak.
to give him an A for effort there.
Absolutely.
22 seconds left. No points. They're just kind of feeling each other out, so to speak.
Glacier Peak fans, if you can hear in the background,
Glacier Peak
consulting
fans,
referee
they're
Eric Hannon.
petitioning for a stall warning.
They're helping him out. The sheriff always needs a little help and encouragement.
13 seconds left.
I got to tell you, you know, it's tough giving up 10 pounds. Like tonight, Tyler's normally at 160. He's wrestling 170. It's tough giving up 10 pounds, you know.
Well, he got through the first period. Maybe that's part of the strategy again, just trying, you know, get through a couple rounds.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Kodiak, and he's got like 8 inches on the guy. It's like a Kodiak bear.
Yeah.
Well, when you're giving up 10 pounds with these kids, I mean, that's
That's
fat, right? That's
yeah.
all 10
Yeah.
pounds of muscle.
That's not like
It's
us.
significant.
Yeah.
That's
1
not
point
like
escape there for Kodiak for
Yeah.
Snohomish.
I'd only be giving up 10 pounds of Hostess donuts.
couple quarter pounders, and that's 10 lbs right there.
Hostess. I don't think you can get the Hostess anymore.
Oh, I've got some stashed away. And it lasts for a long time, Scott.
Kind of get him out. Mr. Sabin enjoys dirt biking, does a lot of quadding, works outdoors, first place at Mount Baker. Second place at the Panther Classic.
That's a tough tournament,
Yeah.
too, so that's significant. That's a big tournament.
Tyler, he's a man on a mission. He's already agriculture engineering, easy for me to say, at Washington State after graduation.
I was just going to say that. If that's where that's a big
That was a good shot,
agricultural
though.
state, or school.
Obviously, he's not going to Arizona State where I went. They can read a little bit better.
We went.
Yes, Mr. McLean and I there at the same time.
You guys
Yes.
were there at the same time?
Probably played in rec ball.
Lord help
Probably.
us.
Probably killed me then as you do now.
Tyler's got a single leg. He needs to get that a little tighter.
47
Yeah, suck
seconds.
it up.
Going to have to suck that in. Oh, nice.
Oh, 2 points.
2 points.
3-0.
They gave it to the wrong person, but
Oh.
I think it should be 2-1.
There it is.
There,
now they're
now they
changing
get
it
it.
up.
2-1.
Thank goodness for Tim Boyle here.
At least somebody's keeping track.
The Palace, the Panther Palace. What do they call this place?
Oh, and he's going to. Oh, he had that. Oh, keep him in back. Oh. Oh.
This would be a big ploy here if
I think he
Tyler.
knows.
Somebody's. Oh.
Kodiak.
Kodiak's bleeding.
He's just showing off for the ladies.
Showing him that he can.
He can take it. He's
He can
tough.
take
He's a
it,
tough
yeah.
guy. So Tyler, this would be a big. He's wrestling up. If he can pull off a win here,
It'll be large. I mean, here's the thing about when you're juggling your lineup around. It's risky. There's a lot of risk reward in it because you can you think you can move a guy up, and it can end up really backfiring on you. You can end up losing both the matches, you know, the one he was supposed to wrestle at and the one you moved him up to.
Now, the other thing, how much do these kids know about each other? They grew up in the same communities. A lot of these coaches know each other. I mean, they how much scouting goes on?
Oh, they totally know each other, because and these guys have seen each other at tournaments too. They haven't gone head to head, but they've been at tournaments together, and they've grown up wrestling. So they know, the coaches kind of know, okay, this guy can beat this guy, and so it's a chess match, you know.
And to the wrestlers, again, they all have kind of signature moves. I mean,
I think so. At least they did when I was wrestling. You know, you'd have guys that you'd have to look out for one thing in particular. Then you get guys that are just one-dimensional.
Right. We don't have heights on. How tall do you think Landis is, Kodiak?
I'm going to tell you, he looks like he's about 6'3".
Looks like a good-looking tight end. Put him out there in the pads.
Looks like he could play hoops, too.
Yeah.
But there's one thing about wrestling. You can't be a basketball player.
Yeah. You got to make a choice. Last season's highlights for Kodiak Landis, the Washington Intensive. Hannon now, 15 seconds left in the second round. Hannon instructing the wrestlers.
Is it Cannon or Hannon?
Oh, is it Eric Hannon?
Cannon or Hannon? Hannon with an H?
Oh, C, Eric Cannon. Apologize, Mr. Cannon.
Yeah, boy, they just come in, they plug their noses up, they mop up the floor, and they start back at it again.
It's like going through an oil change.
You bet.
You're in, you're out.
Nothing slows down the wrestling match.
It's like NASCAR. It's a pit stop.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Eric Cannon, referee Cannon's got, he's been involved